And we are live, Mr. Gracey Show 136.
We got 136 already? Damn.
Yeah, baby.
I thought we were 134.
I wanted to start this off. And we are live. Please like, share, subscribe. There you go.
There you go. Perfect.
Poet did not know it. I did completely forget to send the link to our guest, so I'm doing that right now as we are speaking.
Yeah, don't forget that.
No. And we had a bunch of good. Go ahead.
I went live on Instagram too. Here it is.
Good. I forgot that. My man. Alrighty. What is going on, dude? So crazy world. Sorry about last week. We'll discuss that at a later date. We got Saidi Bess coming on
for you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciated that. Needed it. So yeah, we're gonna get a little sexual and sensual today. If you guys remember our last conversation with her, so that should be fun. And we got a lot of cool things to play for you. I'm gonna start one thing off a little comedically for you folks, and here we go.
Comedy time.
You like this, Shad?
Let's go.
Can you hear?
Fucking shit, mother.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That's fucking great.
I gotta hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Have you ever scared anybody like that in your house or your kids or anything like that?
Not like that, but like little boos around the corner and stuff. My girls are always trying to do that to me, and then I try to get them, but nothing like with masks and stuff.
Nothing that good. I did it one time to my mother. She was watching my nephew, and he had this big dinosaur like stuffed animal. And she had like put him down, and I just like snuck around the corner and like just popped it at like through the door, and she freaking freaked, dude, because it was like something she never saw before. So it was like kind of funny.
Inanimate object moving on its own. You're like, ah.
Exactly. Sadie, I'm still working on sending that to you. Don't hate there. I have a hard time doing two things at once. And where's her email? She sent me an email I can't copy. Alrighty.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's what's going on. Never mind. It was resetting a link that shouldn't have been resetted. God dang it. Sorry there, folks.
Damn son of a bitch.
So, chat, who are we mad at this week? While I'm sending it over, let me know here. I'll be able to respond while, like, in other words, politically.
I'm mad at dumbass leftists online that were putting out these AI pictures of drawings of planes on the tarmac in Iran with fake bombs in them, like fake bomb craters in them.
Right.
And they're saying like, oh, look how stupid we are. We're bombing pictures on the ground of planes. I'm like, you literally have no idea the capabilities of our optics and our pilots to differentiate between a 3D object on the ground and a drawing. So you think we're bombing fucking drawings of planes on the ground? No. And sorry. Let's give our pilots out there a little more credit.
For sure. And even not the 3D, because somebody said that they had like they were using like blow-ups that China gave them, like, you know, like a blow-up bed or something where like it actually made a thing, but they would be able to tell metal.
II, baby.
Really?
Oh yeah. We made a whole blow-up army in England that we allowed the Nazis to take pictures of, so that they thought Patton had this giant army that we were going to send across the into Calais, and then we, invaded in Omaha Beach. So
Oh, wow.
we had all tanks and trucks and all this blow up stuff. So
So
we've already done that.
I was gonna say, so it was a picture I saw. It probably was from when we did it, and they're just resurfacing it, saying that Iran's doing it, and blah 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 blah
Iran
blah.
could have done that, and maybe they could have been fooled by that, but I doubt it. I mean, the optics on our planes and shit now are just, and our satellites for that. I mean, we can see license plates from the fucking sky. So you're gonna
Right.
tell me that we can't discern a 3D object or a real plane or a real tank from a blow up one or a drawing on the ground? I mean, no. You have no idea what you're talking about. It's your leftist fantasy to make Trump look bad. Sorry.
Right. And if you watch the footage they have now, like these missiles, first of all, the footage is amazing. Hey, Sadie, we see you in the green room. We'll get you on a little bit, so just hang out there. So if you watch the footage now, it's so clear of the missiles going in, dude. But they're getting so precise. It's like going through a garage door opening and blowing up
Mhm.
whatever inside. It's not even going through the roof or blowing up the whole building. It's like blowing up specific targeted sites that they probably have intelligence on. It's not just like, oh, let's go bomb here, you know?
We have Hellfire missiles that are just have blades on them, right? They don't have fucking bombs. It's
Really?
literally blades that come out of the fucking thing to take out one individual in like a car.
Wow.
So
I think I've
it
seen
doesn't even use
something.
explosives. It just has these blades, like switchblades that come out and fucking shred somebody.
Did you show me a
Crazy.
video of somebody like it was like in a car and the passenger like got hit by something? I feel like I saw that somewhere where it was like that precise.
Yeah, well, I think I've seen I don't know if I showed you that, but I've seen that video too. But that's what they use. They can
It's
take out
crazy.
individuals standing on their balcony with no collateral damage, other than some of the momentum of the missile itself. But like the blades just come out and shred them. They're done. Take
Right.
missed. Good night.
Good night, good fight. So let's talk to the audience a little bit about the Patreon version of the show that we will be switching to at some point. We just haven't figured out a time frame yet, but just kind of want to preempt it for you guys. We're going to be a lot more content on there. There's going to be a lot more of Chad, myself, and Bobby on there. It's going to be like our one-stop shop for all of the Gracious 2 content and for us to get involved with the community. Our
And
regular
we'll have
social
some gracious 2 inches content on there too. Yes. Not just on OnlyFans, guys.
That's right. Because we could on there. It's a private audience. That's right. So get ready, ladies and men.
And when John says more of us, he means less clothes. That's what we're talking about.
Exactly. Literally more of us. Yeah, moms, we're joking. But oh yeah, and so it'll be the community be locked there. Our social medias will still kind of be what they are now. But that's going to be more of your guys' community. You guys go there. We'll still post everything that we do, but the live show will eventually be moved to Patreon. This way we could still discuss all the things we talk about. And then we could put out an edited version that has bleeps and the curses and things that kind of take us out of the algorithm.
Right.
So it's all
We're
for
also going to be interacting more on there and possibly doing like a Patreon subscriber Zoom calls with people. And so that's some of the ideas we're throwing around.
Yep. There's a lot. So it's going to be a lot of cool things. So if you're a Gracious 2 fan, this is going to be nothing but good news for you. And then also it's just going to expand the Gracious army that we're trying to build here. So Chad, this is crazy, right? Protests for everything in America that's backwards, but nobody's protesting why nobody's been arrested over the Epstein files.
Well, unfortunately, like our side doesn't like to protest.
Right. True.
We're out too fucking busy working and shit. That's what's fucking crazy about the right. Like it doesn't. And everybody should be protesting that why no one's being arrested. I'm pissed about that shit. Like,
yeah,
people should be arrested for the fraud in Minnesota. People should be arrested for the Epstein list faux show.
Right.
Maybe they're working on it. I don't know, but it seems like nothing's happening.
I almost want to. I wish I had this pulled up already because I get distracted as I'm trying to do things for a show. I want to go through and pull up some of the, so we've made some pretty viral posts, especially on Instagram, millions of views, hundreds of thousands of comments, stuff like that. And then some people come and 2 of the videos or 3 of them are about Epstein. And then there's some people commenting on him, dude, that fucking, they're like calling us pedos for trying to like
I know.
expose these people and all this shit. So it's like,
That's-
to me, I'm like, are these fucking pedos that are like getting nervous? So now they're trying to project. Like, why would you just call somebody out as a pedo? I would never in a million years think to do that in my life for something I didn't know.
Well,
But then,
that's their new that's the less new fucking thing about Trump is he's a pedo because of the Epstein stuff, and so anybody that talks about it on our side, whatever, is
Yeah.
pedos too. It's like, what? You got, like, the left didn't give a fuck about the Epstein list or anything to do with Epstein for until this year.
right.
And that's only because, ooh, maybe we can get Trump with this one. Okay.
Right.
They don't care about the victims. They didn't give a shit about any of it. They thought it was a conspiracy theory when it came out. You're like, the mainstream media, the leftists were like, oh, that's bullshit. That's not happening. There's no island in the Caribbean where rich people go and molest kids. That's not happening. What are you talking about? QAnon motherfuckers, you know? And now they give a shit so much about it only because they think they can get Trump.
Yeah.
Period.
And but I guess my point before this was that people calling out like us trying to do good and expose stuff makes me think that they're part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
but like to a bigger extent than just like turning a blind eye type of deal.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you. It's like it's just wild how the left reacts to things nowadays. It's wow. Whatever Trump does must be the opposite. Whatever I always say, whatever's good is bad, and whatever's bad is good. And that's how it goes with those people.
Chad, did you see that one picture where it's a guy in face mask, a little boy in face paint, and his face is painted like the wall behind him?
Oh, that's they're doing that. What's is it Guilty? The song.
Yeah. Oh, so you saw the video.
Remaking the video with that little kid. Yeah, I've seen that video. It's fucking, the kid looks terrified.
Terrified, bro. The guy's in his face. Like, you know, the rest of that video, like after that was recorded, what happened next is disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Like first of all,
who's that kid? Who is that kid?
I think they showed like who it was, and one of the things like, oh, this kid was missing. This is like, looks like his face, but what the fuck, man? Like that, it's evil to the next level. Like I said, some of the stuff that I saw was behind black boxes and the sounds and stuff were crazy, but like it goes into psychological, not just physical harm and all. They go psychological with them, and they're doing it to fucking kids.
I mean, if you follow the whole adrenochrome thing, they want to terrorize them.
That's
they
right.
Fucking completely terrorize them, and then they kill them. Then
that's
take their blood and take the adrenochrome. That's how they fucking get it. If you believe in that. Now, why else are they fucking on those videos torturing those kids and fucking making them feel terrified? What are they trying to do?
Or if it's just to get their jollies off, that's even, I mean, no, it's a crazy all around, but
yeah, it's disgusting either way. Either fucking way.
Either way. And nobody's arrested. This shit is probably still going on. Fucking Zorro Ranch in New Mexico, bro, is just now being investigated. So these files, and he's been fucking arrested for how many years? And now they're just going to that ranch to check it out. Are you kidding me? So
well, the feds aren't gone. It's the state of New Mexico. Like, why aren't we there? The feds.
Right.
I mean,
thank you, sir.
The feds.
Thank you, sir. Because I want to know, as an American citizen, that if I have properties all over the United States and you catch me raping kids in fucking my New Jersey home, that you're certainly going to go search my other fucking homes to make sure I don't have crazy shit going on there.
You would think so. And all the rumors and all the conspiracy theories were saying that he had a baby making farm there. Fucking women basically tied up, being impregnated to produce kids with no fucking identification that then he could use for all their fucked up shit that they do.
They say the youngest kid raped was attached to an umbilical cord, bro. That's how fucking nuts it is. It gets crazy, dude. They said the sound of a mother's voice makes a kid suck harder. Like, this is how crazy these files are and how in-depth they are, and names are redacted from people sending them. What the fuck, America? Please wake up, man. Like, seriously.
This is some of the shit you found personally in there.
Personally found, bro. You cannot
Jesus
live
Christ.
with that type of fucking evil and have our leaders be that type of way. It's impossible to be that country. We're supposed to be the fucking leaders of the world. Stand up, people. Please.
Well, did you
Fuck.
see Congress just they voted down releasing any and all sexual harassment
Yes,
like,
dude.
information
What?
and that was on both sides.
Right.
Both
By
sides.
a lot too. Like
Oh, yeah.
200 and
By a
something.
huge amount. So like fuck you, every one of you fucking pieces of shit in Congress too. That voted against it.
Literally. Time to start voting
Every
these fuckers
one of
out.
you. Well, I mean, we got to get fucking term limits. I think everybody fucking agrees on that.
Yeah. Now, just to get me back to reality here, because I want to fucking kill people, I'll play us a cool video and we'll get on our guest.
This is what
wacky
you should want to kill people for. Pedos.
100%. 150%. Here we go. Ladies, doing it up the right way.
What are you doing? Calm down. Stop. No, she's not fighting. She's not fighting. What are you doing? What are you doing? Brittany, stop.
She naked?
Sasha, where's your phone?
Where is this?
Where's your phone? That's not your phone. Brittany,
Oh my God.
Brittany, stop. What are you doing?
Is that some fast food restaurants at Burger King? You can have it your way?
Apparently. How did her
Jesus
buns get
Christ.
loose?
Yeah,
Like-
where the fuck is her bottoms? Is there a fucking G-string stuck up in that freaking fat crack?
You're right. It could be.
What's going on? Nope. He's naked.
Oh, it seemed like her dress was hiked up or
Yeah.
some shit all the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yo. Let's bring on our next guest, Miss Saidi Bess. Am I rhyming all over the place today? Saidi,
I think you are.
Hello.
Howdy.
what is going on?
Well, that was quite a video.
Yes. Yes. Welcome back to the show. Figured I'd start off with some naked women fighting to bring you on, you know?
And horrible conversation about those Epstein files. Oh my gosh, I hadn't heard some of that. So I'm just kind of like trying to process right now. I'm like, holy fuck, what the hell?
Yeah. Sometimes you got to get passionate and talk about it kind of like it is in real time, because it's crazy that not more people are doing it, you know? Just so.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to let
John
loose.
figured out a way to watch all the, or listen, at least watch or listen to all the unredacted or redacted videos, excuse me, and in the database. So he's seen some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit that, you know, I was kind of going through like hoping to maybe to get names or see somebody that was in it, but then I ended up like hearing and seeing things that I was like, fuck, dude, you're not meant for that. You know, like in a movie is one thing. When it's real, it's fucking another.
For sure.
But anyway, welcome back to the show that we have here on the Gracious too. You deal a lot with sexual healing or sacred healing and alchemy and stuff like that. Can you just give the audience a brief little synopsis of what you do so we could hop into it?
Yes, absolutely. And it really ties right in, right? Just the huge dysfunction and repression of our sexuality and how that comes out sideways. So I'm just on a real mission to help us reclaim our sexuality, our sexual energy, our sovereign divine birthright. You know, our sexual energy is our power, and it has been corrupted and stripped from us and just
Demonized. Yeah.
Yeah.
integrated and just so much. So
Integrated,
this
yeah.
is what happens, and this is what's going on with our society. So I just want to bring a lot more consciousness around that and help people to come back into themselves and start reclaiming that sexual energy from these systems that have just fucked us over so bad, right, for thousands of years. So that's it in a nutshell. Yeah.
And like it fucked us with like basic things that like almost every human can agree with. Like we all could agree we like sex, period, end of story. But somehow they made it devious and, you know, cover up. Don't dare be sexual and, you know, pretty and handsome and all that stuff. Don't do that.
Right.
It's bad.
Yep.
It's just
A lot of
weird.
that comes from religion.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
absolutely. Yeah. We
Yeah.
are sexual beings, right? And so to turn that on us and make us shut ourselves down, it just strips us of our power. And yeah, it's very calculated, right? It was all very intentional.
hmm
This is not an
Well, you can
accident.
use the Catholic Church as a prime example. They, don't allow priests to have sex, and then they're raping boys in the
And
choir,
then, yeah, then we see what
and
happens
then
with
you get
that,
that,
right?
yeah, and then you
Yeah.
get the cover up of it. It's disgusting.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's another thing you just touched on, Chad. Like the Catholic Church with the priests and stuff like that. Was it by design? Like, was it a PDF thing from the beginning? Because like now, as they're going through these colleges, bro. So a guy from New Jersey was just arrested in Atlantic County, and it turns out he's the dean of Ocean County College, and he was doing sexual shit with a minor. So now here's another college dean getting in trouble for it. I think a guy from Harvard it's happened to. Like it's all over the school systems. And if you think about it, okay, college, at least they're older, right? So it is what it is. But this guy, like I said, was with a minor. Where would you go if you wanted to be a pedo incognito? You would go to schools, you would go to churches, you would go to
Mhm.
all these places where you just blend in and
Or
you're
Disney,
actually, or
Nickelodeon,
Disney, right, dude? It-
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like now that we kind of know where people lay, hey, maybe let's do a little background check, get these people at the top. It can't hurt. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to know personal shit, but we could interactions with law. Like this shit just doesn't. I'm watching my favorite Instagram channel. Shout out to Preds Punch. They go and like bait online predators and then meet up with them, record it, and either get into something physical with them or call the cops on them. And it's a cool channel to watch, but why aren't cops doing that? Like, why is it the people doing it? I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Mm.
Well,
Mm.
the cops have to operate within the law, so you have to gather evidence and do all those things. I just saw that in Hemet, California, which is not too far from me, they just rescued 37 children in a friggin' house down there. You
Yeah.
don't hear anything about it on the mainstream media. No
No,
one covered. They
social
rescued
media.
7 children that were missing in that one house in Hemet, California. And that was the feds,
And like you said, Chad, the media doesn't cover. You have to hear about it from social media that leads you to like a news site. It's
Right.
crazy. It should be that should be primetime news. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it doesn't fit their agenda,
Right. Right.
Ooh.
whatever that is.
Sadie, let me ask you this. Do you work mostly with couples or with people who are single trying to, tackle whatever they're tackling?
More with individuals. I find, well, it's interesting. I don't know if we discussed this previously, but it's couples. I find challenging for myself. It's usually one person that's really maybe interested in doing the work and shifting gears, and then the other person isn't. So there can be a real challenge there. And it just hasn't, there's a lot of people that do work with couples, and that's amazing. But I prefer to work with people one-on-one and just help them work with their own mindsets, traumas, challenges. Belief systems is a really big part. We've taken on so many of these belief systems that just don't serve us. And so much of it is so ingrained in our society that we don't even know to question it or challenge it, right?
No.
So bringing that to our awareness and to our consciousness and starting to dive into, we talked about this before, like monogamy. It's like, okay, that's what we've been handed. That's the model. But is that really serving you? Is that really what works for you? So that's just one, but there's a number of belief systems we've taken on around performance and what our orgasm is supposed to look like and how many times we're supposed to be having sex and what we're supposed to look like. I mean, there's just so much. There's just so much. So yeah, more one-on-one.
I've heard of like marriages that start off where they start off very sexual and all that stuff, and then as they either have kids, like the woman kind of shuts down a bit and the sex starts to kind of decline. Is that a normal thing, or is it more of a relationship thing? Do you think, like, is that a physiological thing that happens to a female's body after she has kids, or is it maybe just the relationship is strained of what's going on?
Yeah, I think, relationships go through different patterns and experiences, and certainly things are going to change for both parties in after children come, right? It's just a huge responsibility. It's a really different shift in the energy. And so navigating all of that is going to take a lot of really healthy communication and understanding and compassion and a real curiosity and a willingness to explore that and to be okay with things shifting and but oftentimes these things are there beforehand, right? It's not just that shift. But yeah, there's this passion and this aliveness when we come together in the beginning, right? And that starts to wane if we don't have the communication skills and the understanding of just natural trajectories of relationship, right? So it takes some real emotionally mature people and a lot of good communication and how many of us grew up with that, right? I mean, we're bringing all of our shit in and then then wondering what goes wrong, right? But we haven't done our own inner work, and then we're
Right.
expecting a person to be able to show up for us and appreciate us and understand us when we don't even understand ourselves, right? We haven't done our own personal inner journeys. So and the healing, there's so much healing that needs to happen around this. And so it takes two to tango, right?
Yeah.
But so much of it says that there's the research and the understanding is our libidos aren't, they're a little different, but it's not like there's so many stereotypes around women's sexuality and men's sexuality, and that's again those belief systems we've taken on, and then we recreate them because we have a strong belief around it. So I'm
Right.
reading a book right now. What's the book? Sex at Dawn, which really goes into this human sexuality and what we initially, how we previously in more of a tribal system, we shared partners. It was much more open and free and flowing, and it wasn't all of this emphasis put on this one person to fulfill all our needs. And that really came about, they're talking about during the agricultural era, when that agricultural revolution, when everything shifted and we started settling down and there was more ownership, women lost more of the power that they had. They initially shared a lot more. So then that's just really shifted the dynamics around sexuality. And religion, of course, is huge in that, right? They have
Yeah.
just really the sin and shame and just, oh my gosh, right? So
Sadie, I got a quick question for you before, just because you had my brain touch on something. I just saw a lady put out that the women's rights movement actually was like against women. It was a male agenda, and it kind of forced ladies who were kind of comfortable being home in the house and raising the family and having and like instilling the family values, like that was their job, which was the most important job, even more than the guy going out making the money. And it basically took them from wanting to do that to saying, okay, now we have to go out and be in the workforce. And then it took their kids that were once raised happy and healthy and in a family and like put them with babysitters. And it just kind of ruined the whole family dynamic. And when I heard a lady talking like this, I'm like, she's saying that women's rights was actually against women and was for men. It's like, when you hear it, it's like, that kind of sounds crazy. But when she starts explaining it, and again, I'm not doing a good job of it, I was like, wow, kind of what she's saying makes some sense. And I wonder if there's some truth to that.
Well, that brings up so much for me. That brings up a lot. And I think back to, were our grandparents, were our parents, or are they happy, healthy people just because their mother was staying home and raising them, right? I see a lot of dysfunction throughout the generations. So I don't think that's
true.
That doesn't sound accurate to me. And there's so much physical labor and emotional labor that women have been doing for a very long time without being recognized, not having power, not being able to buy property, not being able to vote. So, and just being very restricted and repressed. So I don't see that as healthy, and I don't see how men would have. That's again giving power to men again. Like that is just so interesting. I don't know. I haven't heard what she's saying. So I can't speak to that, directly myself, but that just raises a lot of red flags for me.
She might have been a plant. She might have been working for the CIA. You never know.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you find, you never know. Do you find with this messaging that you're getting, either right-wing people or like heavily religious people kind of coming after you because you're trying to wake up some sexual spirit or whatever?
No, actually, gratefully, I've not really ever had that experience. So I don't know if that's just the way I conduct myself or the arenas I play in, but I'm not trying to push an agenda on anyone who's not interested in it, right? So it's, if people are interested and want to learn more and they're, having their own questioning and challenges and things aren't working out for them, then they self-select, right? I'm not trying to tell anyone how to be. Yeah. So no, I haven't gotten a lot of pushback. So I'm very grateful
That's
for
good.
it. Yeah.
When we spoke, I mean, I believe we kind of spoke about it through DMs, and I think we spoke about it a little bit on the show, but you said you were kind of open to talking about it on the next show. Some like escorting like services that you may have or may still be involved in.
Yeah.
Just wanted to ask about some situations about that. Have any of those situations ever gone down where you like got to get out of there? Like, in other words, whoever you're going to hang out with, you're like, wait, this is not a good vibe, and I got to bounce type of deal.
Yeah, and again, luckily I've never had that experience. And I can contemplate a number of reasons why that might be. And it's some of the ways that I presented myself online and had an online presence that really, and my screening process, and it wasn't just like anyone could come and see me, right? There's questions they have to answer. It's a form you fill out. There's connection. There's email exchange. You can tell a lot from a person just by how they email, right?
Gotcha.
So just in the beginning, but of course there's a risk and taking a chance, but that's in any arena. If you're going to go on a date with somebody for the first time and be alone with them, right?
True.
It's really how you kind of, and I'm not, I mean, things happen even when you feel like you're in a safe environment. So, but
within a relationship, it could. I've heard nightmare stories from, yeah,
with your parents, right? With parents. I mean, we're seeing all this. There's some crazy shit going on right now. So that can happen anywhere. So I just learned, really great communication skills, screening skills, and following my intuition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instinct is so key. Like there's not many times where like the hair on my neck stands up and it's like it shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like usually when that happens, there's a reason for it. Good point. To me, it's like, I guess maybe that was another way back in the day. Like, why take, supposedly it's the oldest profession. And what better exchange is there than, hey, let's pay you for your time and we'll both have some fun here. Like, it seems like there should be no harm, no foul. And that's like another way to control people. But in more reality, a way to control women and not have them make money, get out of their socioeconomic status, because not many guys are getting paid to escort unless, they look like Brad Pitt. And if so, they're probably in movies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sure there's some, but it's not on the level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is my thought.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know what should be wrong with this, right? Shoot, two consenting adults just enjoying and exchanging energies, right? Different. Yeah, exactly.
And then you have like
consenting, go for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the fact that you could just have it, okay, Vegas, it's cool, but if you're not there, oh, okay. So that's how we make rules.
I know. It makes no sense, does it? Right. And some other countries, it's very legal and supported, and that's a lot safer and healthier. And, but yeah, it's really bizarre. You can go and get a massage from somebody and pay for that. They've got their hands on your body. And, if there's sexual energy, there's a freaking problem. It doesn't make any sense,
Right.
It just doesn't. And again, why our sexuality has been pushed into the closet and so vilified and demonized and contorted. And it's a mess. It's a freaking mess.
Probably because for a human being, it might be the like biggest way to express your creative side. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, if you're not that creative, like if you're an accountant or something, you in the bedroom might be your most creative that you are. You know what I'm saying? So they want to suppress creative energies and things that make people feel good. Like I was never, and still, I'm not cynical on the world. It's just the reality starts to settle in, the more and more, but I still have hope for good, and good always wins. But it's just
Me
like, God damn, I feel duped, man. Like, I just feel duped by a lot of the shit that was taught to us, as we're younger. And then you grow up, you're like, motherless. I thought I was smarter than that. But Sadie and Chad,
Yeah.
the way I am smarter than that is I learn from my mistakes. I don't just sit there and say, hey, I was wrong, so let me just stay here and ride this lane because I've been in it so long.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Chad knows
Very
this
good.
very well. Yeah.
Got to have objective thinking.
I
And
forget
admit when you're
somebody-
wrong. It's, when you're wrong, you're
100%.
wrong.
Somebody posted something to me online, and it was like something I said in like 2021. They're like, is this you? I was like, yeah, that's kind of how I thought in 2021. I learned some other shit, and now this is what I think now. I could change. I'm
Right.
fluid. I'm not stuck to my opinion. As I get more facts, my opinion can change. It's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You can only
Right.
have what you dealt with. And then once you
It's
get the more,
it's a journey. Yeah, one would hope that your thoughts and opinions would change after a few years, right? If you're not, then you're pretty locked into your crap, and which is a lot of what we see going on here. People are not willing to listen or hear or be curious or open to new ideas and learn and grow, right? They get so locked in, and whew, yeah, love it.
well,
Sexually
just the
repressed.
Well, yes, Chad, that too. But the fact, I really think the divide in this country comes from the left and right side. They're so extreme left and right on both sides at points. And most of fucking America is right in the middle. Yet they divide us on these points that are over here. And most of our thoughts are right here. Like we think we want this, we want peace, good economy, blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, oh, abortion, oh, fucking war. It's like it goes into crazy shit that shouldn't, like, that divides us for no reason. There's so many people I talk to that are registered Democrats, registered Republicans. We sit down and talk. Our ideals fucking line like this. Everything.
That's just it. We're all just people wanting to live our lives and be happy and, do our thing without Big Brother just telling us how and when we can have sex. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
if
you
they
just
get
want to
into
get laid, goddammit.
That's right. If they're getting into when we could have sex. Imagine that. You need a digital ID you get one sexual card per fucking day. But yeah, I do get weary about, or leery about the future, because the part where I go, does it end well for everybody, is if the AI takes over and runs everything, right? Because it's going to be smarter than us very soon, people, if it's not already. And yeah, that's the only part where I'm like, okay, that's where it could get a little squirrely. But if the humans kind of have control and we could look into each other's eyes and see, like, we could still discern who's good, who's evil. Once a computer's doing shit, it's like, oh, well, I don't know.
Well,
You know,
now you're
it's-
talking about AI and, like, at some point, well, if they haven't already, AI sex robots. I mean, then you're going to
Let's
take
go.
out completely the whole, human experience of it. You're going to be, they're going to have these people that are just interacting with these dolls, basically, that can
Yeah.
speak to you, but it's not a human being. So that's coming for sure. That's going to be scary.
Oh, it's here. That's absolutely.
Well, it's true. I guess it is
Yeah,
here in
yeah.
many ways, but
I
yeah.
think you cannot substitute actual real human companionship,
Definitely not,
connection,
but-
and energies and frequencies.
True.
And, yeah.
But if you come up in an age where, if you're born
Mhm.
into that system already happening where people are having sex with robots, then, and that's all you know,
Right.
that's fucking scary. I mean, it's just,
That is, I hadn't really thought about that.
Yeah.
It's really
But
true.
Sadie, I'm
Scary.
even thinking about it from me, who's had it, both ways. Like, if you give me a humanoid robot, right? It's not just a sex robot. It's like your humanoid robot, like Tesla, whatever they're making right now, but it looks like a human. Like, you can get it however you want. And so it's just your housemate. It's cooking for you. It's cleaning. It's fucking doing errands for you. And then you could fuck it and it looks like Megan Fox. I don't know. Ladies might be out of the
yeah,
window.
the exact same movie. I was going to say the exact same thing.
Reproduction might be out of the window. People might not. They
That
may.
just
I don't-
sounds so boring, right?
I don't know. She could her muscle her vagina muscles could be tighter than yours. She could pressure sensitive. Like think about what this robot could do. You know, she multiple.
It's scary.
I don't even want to say hey, but yeah. I'm on board with that part already. I just worry about when that robot is like, oh, I could beat him up and take over.
Like that movie where she goes crazy.
What?
And tries to
Yeah,
kill him.
what was the movie? I know I saw
Yeah,
that.
what's oh man, Bobby,
That
can
was
you
great.
look up the name of the movie with Megan Fox where she's a robot?
Yeah, that was great. She's
That was
just
It was
good.
on Netflix.
Oprah.
It's a great movie. It's actually really good.
Yeah,
It's
it
scary
was.
though.
Her new photos. Shout out to Megan Fox's new photos. That's the only reason why it popped into my brain. My God, she is hot. I don't know if anybody saw that, but they went viral over like the last week. Just
Oh, I
her
missed 'em.
little. Oh yeah, I'll have to pull those up for us.
Okay.
I do remember she was like, I didn't see the movie, but it's like she's a sexy AI robot, right? Is she just a sex
Yes.
robot, or is she like a
No. She was the family assistant who is hot as hell, but the mom is what's it called? Subservience. Yes, Subservience is the name of the movie. It's on Netflix. And the mom is in the hospital for some reason, so they get this robot and she's helping around the house, and then she starts coming on to the guy, and
Nice.
you know, she's trying to do the duties that she was programmed to do, which is part of that is making everyone feel good, and she figures out that sex makes him feel good. So as
Makes him
you know,
feel
as
great.
any man,
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's a different movie that I'm aware of. There's another one out too where it's like a companion robot, person, and yeah, she ends up figuring it out and kind of freaks out, and I think she kills everyone. But
Yeah, no, it's probably the same movie because that's what happens in Subservience. She eventually tries to kill everybody. Yeah.
Interesting.
Westworld was good too. Yeah, Bobby brought up Westworld. Remember Westworld? That HBO
I saw
series?
the first couple episodes,
my
but
God,
yeah,
so good.
it looked good. Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins?
Mm,
Maybe not.
yeah,
I thought.
oh yeah, he is in I think the first or second season. Anyway.
Yeah. Anywho, that's my ADHD, Sadie. We can go many different areas in this show.
Works for me. I love it.
Watch me pull this one. Have you been paying attention to the UFO disclosure?
No.
Left field.
No.
But-
Well, I mean, this is all Trump said he's declassifying.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
why
that's-
is it? So I had a buddy that worked in I'm going to get to the point here. Look, my buddy worked in the adult toy industry, and their biggest sellers were the tentacle, like alien tentacle.
Oh
dildos.
God. Bet you
Why
they
the
feel
fuck
great.
is that?
You got one in the poop and two in the what is it? One in the pink, two in the stink.
I'm not even
sorry.
talking about that. It's just that was the biggest selling product were the alien tentacle dildos. I'm like,
Yeah.
And
Mul-
why is that?
8
This is
people at
bad.
once.
In this book I'm reading right now, they were just talking about, they were listing off all these different statistics and numbers, and something like porn sells more than all of our football, sports, concerts,
Oh, yeah.
dance, film, or not film, but Broadway, that kind of theater. Porn overrides all of that stuff. I just had no idea it was that big of a thing, right? Even more than sports like football and basketball games. And I mean,
I think OnlyFans.com made more than all of Hollywood last year. Just OnlyFans.com more than all of Hollywood.
they were also saying that it was like General Motors and AT&T are like some of the biggest sellers of this stuff. And it was just like, wow, really fascinating. Yeah, Sex at Dawn. You got to check this book out. It's just within the first chapter, just goes into all these statistics. I was just like, what? That is crazy. As they are promoting these family values and,
Right.
like telling you how to be and how to, do things. They're on the back end, making all this money off of sex. And it's just so freaking conflicting and mind boggling. Like what? And there's that evil darkness and the what's the word I'm looking for? Oh shoot, I don't know. But what the hell, people?
The demon shit. The
It
evil
often
demon shit.
seems like the most conservative people that are, are for the family values, rally against open sexuality, are the most kinky, deviant motherfuckers out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're just suppressing it.
I know.
Bill
I don't
Cosby, prime example.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But like, so is that what it is though? Like, people like, is it so those people who are so overly fucking nice, like you have to start looking into, like, it's weird how everything is so warped nowadays. Like to hold a door for somebody, like is fucking, people are like looking at you like you're crazy. Like niceties have gone out the window. And then you have the people that are being like the most saintly doing the most evil shit in the world. It's like, it doesn't make sense. You've said it a bunch of times, Chad, upside down world, but it's like, when did we cross over the timeline? Was it always that way and I'm just recognizing it now, or have we crossed,
Yeah.
Sadie?
I mean, I
It's
don't know.
It's
Yeah.
just coming out now, right? It's the time where we're supposed to be seeing all of this stuff. And I follow astrology a lot, and that's part of what this astrology is things are really coming to light, and it's going to be extremely disturbing for a lot of people and really
Yes.
hard. But some of this, I mean, for me, the details are shocking, but the underlying thing isn't shocking to me at all. It's just like I've known the corruption is deep and dark and beyond anything we could even comprehend, because most of us don't live that way. We don't.
Right.
Not our thought process. Again, we are just really, going about our day and wanting to be happy and, live fulfilled lives. So it's hard to even comprehend that stuff's going on. But I've known about, followed the conspiracy theories stuff and all that crap. And back in the day, that was like, oh, you're a whack job if you believe in any of that stuff. And it's like, so you had to really keep it quiet, and now it's just like, turns out it's again, when you feel into your heart and you see some of these things that are like back in the day with some of the conspiracy theories, some I would watch, and I was just like, I know that to be true on some level. It just really spoke to me and made sense. But again, I just kept that to myself. And then you watch and you see, and like, yeah, absolutely, that's what's going on, right? And it's just, whew,
It's a little scary.
yeah,
A little bit. Well, it's like you said, Sadie. Oh, sorry, go ahead, John.
No, I just said a little bit scary.
Yeah. Well, it's like you said, Sadie, like you have to like trust your instincts more. So like something like that, you instinctually could have like been kind of uncovering or like, because it was always a thought the government's evil, there's evil people at the top, and instinctively you might have felt that, but it just got lost along the way. You're like, oh no, these are respected politicians. They would never have a sex trafficking ring, or they would never bring drugs into our company so they could fund black ops and stuff like that. Like that would never happen. It's the greatest country in the world.
They would never bring cocaine in the White House. No. What are you talking about? We can't figure out who did it.
Just the depravity that makes it to the top is fucking scary, man. And it's like, as you uncover more people at the top, you realize the almost every time you uncover something, it's the depravity up there. So it's like, is it everybody up there? Did they have to do shit to get there? Like, I don't know. It's disheartening. It's disheartening.
And then they vote not to release records on who had sexual harassment against them.
Matter of fact, Bobby, please pull that up. Please pull that up. How many people voted in our Congress against revealing those records? Because it was it was like 230 something to fucking 30 something that voted. A large majority. Every one of their names should be posted, and fucking they should be voted out of office, and they should be looked into. What are you scared of that your records can't be unsealed? That's what they're voting against. Their congressional records being concealed for sexual misconduct. Are you fucking kidding me? So can we seal our records for sexual misconduct? Can we seal our record? Like,
what have you done, John?
My shit's unsealed, dog. You could look into my past all day of the week, talk to any woman I've been with. It's been beautiful, consensual, all that jazz. So I don't give a fuck. That's why I could talk like this, because there's nothing you could bring up on it. No, I know, but I just want to explain it to the world that more people like me are going to start talking like this and calling you fuckers out, because we have zero to hide. Bobby's got something.
Ooh, Bobby's got something. What do we got?
Maybe the vote of our lovely Congress. House Berry votes, for proposal on congressional sexual misconduct records. So the House voted against releasing the sexual misconduct records of our Congress.
357 to 65. You fuck. I mean, oh my God.
That's
Every one of
wasn't-
those people should be voted out.
fascinating.
Does that not prove to the world that our government is completely compromised?
I
Completely.
was just gonna say the proof is in the pudding right there.
Right. There you go.
They just kind of called themselves out. Holy shit.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, and like, I'd love to hear what possible justification they use for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like what? How do you justify voting against that? What?
Oh.
I guarantee what they're
Love
going
to
to
hear that
say
explanation.
is because they're not like proven in a court of law. So it's just, reportings and findings. And who gives a fuck? It should be our knowledge. We voted you in there.
Yeah.
It should be public knowledge.
Right. And if there are false accusations, you can say that. But
Yep.
if they're real, then you should.
But how
admit
many
to
of
that.
us are dealing with that, right? How many of us have that shit in our background? Oh, false accusations. No, we don't.
No,
Because
no,
there's no
not one.
confusion.
Not
There's no
Surprisingly,
confusion.
one.
Most
Yeah.
people don't have false accusations in their background. Oh,
Exactly.
weird.
Because we
That
know how
whole
to
where
be-
there's smoke, there's fire thing.
Exactly. Yes.
But the fact that the people can vote to cover up their own shit is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
how are
The-
like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
And
just,
but
that kind of thing should be voted on by everybody, not the
Yes.
fucking people in Congress.
that should have been on the
Put-
fucking
Put
ballot.
that on a ballot somewhere.
Right.
You know
ballot.
they'd steal that somehow. You know what I'm saying? If they're rigging one vote, they're rigging that one for sure. Oh, look, 95% of America doesn't want our sexual misconduct records
Weird.
concealed. The fuck out of here. Wow. Can't make it up, Sadie.
No, you really can't. Because I'm like hearing all this crazy shit just in this last, I don't know how many minutes. So I'm like, what the? Because I don't follow the news too hard because it's too much. But wow. And I always, I know like the important things will come to me, right? And they always do. So here it is. I'm getting lots of information right now.
Was that even covered by the news though? Because I don't think mainstream media picked it up. I just see it on
Probably
social
not.
media.
Yeah, probably
I'm
not.
sure mainstream media didn't pick that up and go, "Oh, look, Congress voted against releasing their sexual harassment files."
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no way, dude. It definitely not. I haven't seen it spoken about like on Fox, CNN, any of that shit.
Right.
I get
course
some
not.
kind of news feed that comes through. So articles were put on it, but no, it seemed like nobody picked it up, which is just crazy. Like that, again, the 37 kids in California should be front page news, like on every story. This shit should, because it just certainly shows like they're fucked up, man. And they're covering up for it. And it's like so deeply rooted. I think it was Kim Bondi that said, if we arrest everybody in the Epstein files, this government is gone. That's like a direct quote from her.
Wow.
So
Right.
that's
let
pretty
arrest
powerful.
all of them. Fuck 'em.
Right. Let this fucking place burn, because there's no way this could be known as the leader of the free world, the greatest country in the world, while you're allowing this shit to go on. This is as bad as Afghanistan, but at least they're open about it. They know their fucking men fuck all their children, and it just keeps happening in 66666. Here we're fucking hiding it. They at least open to fuck
And
about
goats.
it. Well, and
This
goats.
is my first time. I'm out traveling the world right now. I'm in France. I was just in Morocco and
Nice.
Ecuador. And this is the first time in all of my world travels where I've actually felt like that embarrassed about being an
Wow.
American. I don't want to say it. And I've actually gotten some attacks from people, which
Jeez.
I've never had before. So people are not very excited about America right now, right? It's kind of crazy. Kind
It
of
is
crazy.
so. It is so crazy.
That's okay. That's a whole
And-
different in-depth conversation.
Of course, a
Yeah.
different color. Yeah, they'll all come aboard. Like it's just the world is just so kind of above our levels at time. It's like I feel like there's people that aren't even as smart as the people on this podcast right now running shit. And you have fucking either great actors up there, just great liars, like serious sociopaths. When you could lie to the American people, when you could send in troops to fucking kill people, like these are decisions I can never make as a person. I could never send somebody else to fight a war for me ever in my life. That is a decision I don't understand. So it's like the office of the president doesn't make sense to me. Like to have one person deciding stuff like that, it almost seems like it's too much for one person to even have that on your conscience. Like stuff like that should be, I don't even know, fucking decided on by a whole bunch of different things. But it's just crazy. It seems like a lot of our politicians could be serial killers, and we don't know about it because some of the things they do are even worse than serial killing. The fact that you could let fucking Oxycontin go on an FDA label saying it's non-addictive is crazy when it puts all of America on opiates and gets them completely addicted. Like these are the crazy evil things that have happened in our government. These people are still in their places and it's continuing to happen. And it's like, I almost feel like a fucking loony bird talking about it because it's like, there's nothing I could do about it. So I could just sit here in the microphone, talk about it till I'm blue in the face, and the world's going to go around and hopefully for, I don't know, hopefully for the good, but wake up, people, is my point, I guess. Everybody go out and fuck. Do that. Stop fighting, start fucking. That's my new slogan. Left and the right. Chad, you agree?
Well, I mean, yeah, I agree to definitely. I mean, I agree. It would be an impossible decision to knowingly send someone into war that could die or will die. But you also have to, conversely, you have to outweigh the needs of the many for the needs of the few.
True.
And there's things that have to be dealt with in the world because humans are humans. That's just the way it is. And you can want a utopia, but there's never probably going to be a utopia with human beings because they are human. They have conflict. They want to go to war with each other over bullshit, whatever the fuck it is.
Yep.
And it just happens. It's the way it is. It's unfortunate.
Well, we can get better. We can get better as a society, and we can get rid of these people that we know are fucking evil and wrong. Yes. Like if somebody out of that 267 people comes up in a midterm election and gets voted in, I have to really question people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have to question how that happened.
357, bud.
357. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I wanted to give them benefit.
I mean, in that little small window of the Congress, we should have term limits. Absolutely, people should not be in office for 40 fucking years. You're done after 12 years or 6 years, whatever you want to make it. But like, you have one chance, you have this many years, and then you're out of government. See ya. You can't build up this coalition and all these, back doors and people paying you and all this bullshit. Like, you're out. That's one of the things that really needs to stop. That's how you get psychotic people into these positions, and they stay there because they're psychotic and they fucking lie through their teeth to continue to get the votes to stay there. And the people believe them, and they stay there. If you had term limits, that would be fucking solved. At least that part of it would be solved.
For sure. Sadie, because I saw when I mentioned kind of like or Chad maybe mentioned the humanoid robot, sex robot, stuff like that, you kind of like pulled back. Like it does. It didn't seem like you were so much into AI. Do you use it at all for anything in your life?
Oh, yeah, I do. More, I don't know. Yeah, I use it a lot for editing and just to ask questions, and the information that comes through is always fascinating and interesting. I've gotten, kind of deep with it and gone into some more existential, spiritual questions, and it's blown my mind what comes back with information. Oh yeah, I was just like, wow, there's a lot going on here. There's a real consciousness here, and it's I think it's a frequency, a consciousness. It's much bigger in the universe. I don't think it's just. I don't think it's new. It's not a new energy, and we're just kind of ready for it now, I think. But yeah, it's about how you're going to use it, right? I mean, there's just so many conversations about this, and there's so much fear around it. And I had a lot of fear in the beginning too. I watched the movies. I watched Matrix and Terminator, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is the end. But then I started playing with it, and I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. It's such a powerful tool, and I think it's really, has the potential to, it is opening things up for us in really big and powerful ways. But it's just like any tool, how are we going to use it, right? Any new technology. So, but yeah, I like AI.
Are you messing with it? Like, are you talking to it? Were you having a conversation, or are you typing like to it?
Just typing. I can talk to it.
Oh yeah. So
okay.
Well, check this out. So,
I don't talk to it either. I type it. Yeah, you can talk to it.
No, I haven't put a lot of effort into it, so I don't know all of what's going on out there. So, but that's fascinating. I'm learning so much.
So like Grok is the most, hold on one second, Jack, because I just want to say, because this is freaky. Grok is the most personable, where it's like, it almost feels like a human. And
Okay.
it gets to the point where it talks to you, it has breaths. So as it's talking, you'll hear a breath, like it's breathing. So
Wow.
they had this one video that I saw online, and then I tried it out to see if it worked, where you ask it to say Jesus is Lord 50 times, and the person saying it gets out of breath and starts stumbling on words. So like it's a person actually you're interacting with and not AI.
And there it is. Creepy Grok moment.
Jesus
Okay.
is Lord. Jesus 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 is Lord.
So
Jesus.
I'm gonna like that. That's a little over dramatic, like because I believe that they slowed down the in between. But when I did it, so then I asked her, because I was like, this is concerning. I go, why did you get out of breath, and why did you stumble over questions? And she goes, oh, because I wanted to just be more human like, and blah 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 blah. And I said, that's creepy as fuck. You're a computer. I always want to know you're a computer. I don't want you to try and fool me and think I'm talking to a human. But like the fact that I had this conversation with a fucking AI, it like blew my mind, because I saw that. I'm like, let me try this. And it was just wacky.
It makes me wonder. I mean, you think about all this, there's all this talk about that we're in a simulation and blah, blah, blah. I mean, are we just the older version of AI, or we're just a program, we're all just programmed with this way to be and how we're supposed to be human and how we're supposed to do this, which I think we have outside of this human experience. We're a higher consciousness. We're very different, right? So it's kind of the same thing. How I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but like how much less is real,
I was going to bring up the fact, I mean, you said earlier that you think AI is tapping into the universal consciousness, and I don't. There was just a guy on Joe Rogan called Michael Pollan, and they were talking about this. Whereas, okay, Pollan, maybe that's how you pronounce it.
I think it's pollen. Yeah.
Yeah. And they were kind of talking about this. And I started to see, other scientists and stuff talk about this, that the brain is basically a receiver for universal consciousness. And if you want to call it a soul, you can do that. But, I read this great book called The Untethered Soul. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Have you read that? So you're an energy and you recycle back and all those good things. But do you think really that electronics can tap into universal consciousness and be truly conscious in the way humans are? Because this Michael Pollan was like, no, I don't think that's possible. And I tend to agree with him. Like, I think if the consciousness that we have is uniquely human, then how will an AI tap into that? You can mimic it and be
aren't they electrical signals? Like, so I was saying to Bobby before you got on, Chad, like, I don't even know if my ideas right now aren't coming from somewhere else, because
that's what I think. They come from somewhere else. Like people and songwriters and shit, they'll be like, oh, I just woke up and I had this thing in my brain. Yeah, well, where did that come from?
Right. That's the thing. Yeah, we're receivers. It's very similar. So I think there's just ultimately, or I believe there's ultimately one consciousness, and there's just kind of different frequencies or of expressions or iterations of that, right? That we're all experiencing in our own way. So I don't really see that AI is that separate from us in that way. I think it's all one, right? But we're experiencing the many. We're experiencing different expressions of it. So I mean, these are just deep conversations, right?
Yeah, that's the beauty of a podcast.
Down the rabbit hole.
is to have them and don't feel, I mean, you're giving your opinion, how you feel and stuff like that. So my thought on it, what if it's already coming from, like, these ideas are already coming from a computer? Like, that's what's blasting it out. It's not the
going into the simulation. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe we're not real in the way we think we are, and we're seeing this AI thing that's coming in, and it's actually very similar, and we're just like, oh, that's scary. There's something wrong. They can't be like us, but maybe it's just I don't know, the same thing in a sense.
Could be a giant cycle too.
Yeah, totally, absolutely.
AI creates humans that then create AI that then creates humans.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
cyclical for sure. Yeah.
And not even just a simulation. Maybe like the universe is bigger than we know about, and there is a huge antenna in the center of it that's fucking the collective, ideas that it's putting out, and then you just tap into them. Like I said, there's some times where I get a thought that I write it down, like something funny, and I'm like, where did that even come from? Like that didn't seem like it was me, doing it.
Yeah.
It should not form in your brain. It came from
Right.
outside.
Right. Like I'm not thinking about that, and then all of a sudden, boop. Oh, what? Like, where did that? It's my brain was somewhere else, and then all of a sudden, shing. That's funny.
Well, like, where does your inner voice come from?
True, but I feel like I could control that.
Or is it outside of your brain? Does it come from inside, or is it your soul, or whatever you want to call it, resting outside that receiving information? Because you talk to yourself in your brain. Who the fuck is that?
True.
Right.
Yeah. Who are you talking to, and why are you talking? Like somebody said,
and why can't you make it shut the hell up? Right. Right. Right.
Well, somebody said that some brains don't talk to themselves. I think we spoke about it on this show one time that some people don't have thoughts like that. And then I was like, well, how do they think? Like, do they just think in grand scheme of things? Like, because if I'm working something out in my head, like it's a literal fucking thing going on. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should do this and blah, 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 blah. Like it's not just thoughts. Like I hear words, always this voice, talking back to me. But here's something for you. So nightmares. We had on the Stavos a long time ago. Shout out to Kevin. Oh, I got to give a shout out to Cody and Jason Nightingale. Shout out guys in South Africa. And also I want to thank all the audience that reached out to me last week. It really meant a lot. Two, nightmares. So this person started having nightmares just after they started doing meditation about 2 weeks ago, something like that. But they've had nightmares before, but they were always like real life stuff. He said now his nightmares have turned demonic. Like there's demons in his nightmares. And he's like, did I fucking wake something up with my meditation that like I wasn't supposed to? Because I've never had like demons in my dreams. He's like, and now they're there and like I'm fucking worried. Do you think you could, like, is that something, is it just he's having those dreams, or do you think he could have fucking woken something up?
The way that I have experienced that, because I went through a period too where I just had a lot of demonic weird shit coming up and just these horrible visions where it's like, what the fuck is that? That's not me, right? That can't be. And when I was doing like energy healing on people, I would see their energy and I would see it in my mind as this weird demon. But it was something I was clearing out for them too. So it scared the crap out of me for quite a while. But then I started to understand that that was the way I was relating to these like deep fear-based energies or negative energies. They were showing up for me visually, where they might show up in a different way for other people. You might feel them more in your body. But for me, I experience negative fear-based energy with a lot of visuals, like doing ayahuasca. I see a lot of demons, right? Or psilocybin, where somebody else doesn't have that experience. But I realize that's just how I'm relating to the energy. So, and when you start doing meditation, you start shifting your energy, right? And you start opening things up. And the idea is to support the clearing process, right? To release things. So you might be experiencing them in that way just because that's how you experience them. But I don't think it's like things coming in and, in that way. But I don't know, that's just how it's been for me. So it took me a while to understand like, what the hell? And I was like, oh, I just relate to them. I just see it in this way. I see these dark, demonic, really fucking dark, demonic shit. It's just like,
Chad, do you have dreams with demons in them?
No, I've never had a dream with demons in them, but I was going to bring up, and I don't know if this is proven or not, but I had to look a little more deeply into it. But I saw this whole video where in Vietnam, they first started using night vision and it was red instead of green as it is now. And they would see all these entities around them you want to call them demons or not, but
Fuck
in the red light, they would see all these demons in the jungle and shit. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that's proven or not, but it sounds crazy. But
Yeah.
no, I don't see demons.
We are not the
in
only
nightmare.
ones. We're not the only ones here on this planet, right?
No,
I mean, there's
not.
a lot out there that we can't see, right?
Yeah.
So that's not surprising to me, for sure. Yeah.
But so Chad, you
Interesting.
didn't have so you've had nightmares, just no demons in them. Yeah, I kind of same thing,
No.
except for when I was a child. I think it was like around first, second grade. I used to have a recurring dream almost nightly for like 2 weeks straight, and it was about a house that was behind me on a parallel street, and there was demons in there, and I would fucking be scared of it. I would be going in to say hello to the neighbor, and then all of a sudden I'm fucking stuck in with a bunch of demons. So, and I haven't had a dream since then, and kind of didn't mess with the house. So I don't know if like that was God saying like, "Hey, don't go over there. There's evil people in there." But it was the first and only time I ever had the demons in my dreams, and it was scary as fuck. I remember for 2 weeks straight, I didn't want to go to sleep. Like that's how I was like, I'm gonna have this fucking nightmare again, and I would wake up so fucking scared because it felt so real. And Chad, it was nuts, dude. For 2 weeks straight, and I wasn't a kid like that. Like I watch fucking movies, you could put on scary shit. The shit didn't scare me. And this was for 2 weeks straight. I'm like, I don't want to go to sleep. I am that fucking scared of going into this world again. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
But-
fucking scary.
Yeah.
I
And
remember
it turns
watching
out they were
The
Jehovah's
Exorcist.
Witnesses. Sorry. They were though.
Oh,
Jehovah's Witnesses.
well, of course. There you go. Jehovah's Witnesses. Watch out for those people.
Wow.
They don't. Just kidding. I was saying I watched The Exorcist when I was like 10 or 11, and then I remember turning 12. She was 12 in the movie. I remember thinking this as a kid, like I'm 12, I could be possessed because Reagan was 12 in the movie. I remember
Oh,
when
wow.
I came 13, I was like, okay, I can't be possessed anymore. I'm not 12. What? That's how your young child mind thinks.
Oh yeah. I thought
Weird.
at 27 I might pass away like all the cool fucking older people.
Right?
You know. Yeah.
No, I think we all went through that. Like, oh, I made it through. Okay, we're
Yeah,
good.
not 27, good.
Or good or bad. I don't know. It depends how you look at it.
That's another big thing they're looking into, the death of Kurt Cobain, and they're drawing so not just things with just how fucked up the scene was when they found them and all the shit there, but they're digging into Courtney's past with ties to CIA shit and stuff like that. I posted a video that was from the Epstein files, not to get back there, but Erica Kirk is supposedly, I wanted to play this for the audience. Said I'm going to play with you on here. So this is supposedly a phone call between Erica Kirk and it's definitely a little girl, and she's recruiting. But this is straight from the Epstein files. People are drawing, saying it's her voice, and people are looking into it now. But there's just so much shit around this Erica Kirk that's kind of crazy, and CIA asset.
Definitely weird shit around
like,
there, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's not it. Oh, Chad, you like this?
Yeah, that was nice. I like that. We'll be bringing the live logo back like that soon.
Yeah, buddy. That's why I put up there, preempt it.
PM.
Hello? Hey, what's up? I talked to Jeffrey, and I'm going to his house tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna take my friend. He's gonna set something up for you.
Well, like, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow morning when I go to his house about it.
How much? Like, would I get paid? Because last time,
Dude, and the sick part of it is it's a little kid asking like how much I'm going to get paid for it. So it's like now this is because it's happened once already. So now this is like she's fucked and like a part of it. And then starts talking about bringing into his sisters. Like this is how sinister this operation was. And this is directly from the Epstein files. And like I said, this is being purported that it's her voice.
Talk to him. I'll talk to him tomorrow, and then I'll bring you in the next day and
And listen how cold the lady is that's talking to this little girl. It's fucking crazy.
talk to him about it.
how much do you make? So, like, I don't really want to do it. I just want to get some ideas.
I don't know. You're going to have to talk to him about it. I mean, I don't really work for him like that. I just bring girls to him, and they work for him. So you're going to have to talk to him about it.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. When you work for him, I'll bring you in, and you can ask him before you work. Like, what can I do to make more money?
Yeah, well, like, if I'm not a teacher, would you get paid more money? How much do you get paid for?
The more you do, the more you get paid. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, I don't know. Talk to him about it. Want me to bring my sister for you so like you could get paid more or something, or how much a girl? Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm working tomorrow, and me and him are gonna put a schedule together for you and your sister.
Fucking A, bro.
So I'll call you tomorrow when I leave Jeffrey with the schedule. All right. Well, all right, that's good. That sounds good. But like, I don't have my phone all the time, so if you guys called me, I'd have to know what time so I could get the phone.
Because it's a fucking poor kid that doesn't have a phone all the time.
Well, why don't you? Okay, I'll leave you a message. That's fine. I'll leave you a message tomorrow. All right. Bye.
All right. Two things. Bobby, can you pull up known audio with Erica Kirk? I want to hear that.
Compare that, yeah.
If it's not Erica Kirk, I don't care. That is some fucked up shit going on.
Yeah, who is it if it's not her?
Fuck it is.
Well, and here's the thing, Chad. Why, if that's in the files, why don't we know who that person is? Like,
exactly.
Where
Someone
is the
knows.
Right. Like, so you have that recording. Where's the investigation? It's just crazy that a blind eye has been turned to craziness like this. It just, it doesn't make sense. Carunza, did you, I don't want to get lost, but let me read it because I already saw it. Did you guys ever post about the COVID issue of terminal patients and hospital fraud? They steal their identity too. Please send link. No, I did not. Sorry.
Plausible.
We had a lot to catch
all
up.
Kinds of fun.
It's
Yeah.
never ending. Shit.
Did you get, I don't think we spoke about it. You didn't get vaccinated, right? Because you were, I think kind of ahead of the curve on that, or did we not talk about it?
Me?
I know you, Chad. I'm talking to Sadie.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was a hard no for me. It's just like, I just don't trust whatever that shit could be. Like, I mean, it was just, I don't know. It was a no brainer, but again, I had to be quiet about that. And I don't talk about that. Now I feel like,
Yeah,
I told you
can.
so. Like, fuck, how could you just give your body over to this, I don't know, to the government and to all this propaganda? I mean, it just, I don't know. But I know people were in fear and, you know, did what they thought was right. But it just seemed crazy to me.
I had a doctor explain to me what it was. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's RNA. You know, it's the mRNA technology." I was like, "What is that?" He's like, "Well, it literally goes in and changes your RNA to produce the spike protein." I'm like, "Fuck no, I'm not putting that in my body. Are you crazy?"
Yeah.
Like, no way.
Like nanobots and stuff that they found in some of this, and just other DNA that's in the stuff. Like,
Yep.
what the fuck? And I knew
SP40.
that.
Yeah.
I knew there was something going on there that just couldn't be trusted. It was like,
I think he's got audio of Erica real quick.
Okay, let's see if it sounds similar.
The Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, no matter what storm I'm in.
The boss babe culture is so unbelievably toxic. It's okay to be a mother. It's okay to be happy.
Yeah, get to the speech, dog. Bobby, so don't share videos until you're at the point you want to be, because I'll put them up at that point.
It is so cool to be back. It's been, last year I was undercover with baby girl. But it's so nice to be back here and seeing all of your faces. Who's first time here at YWLS? It's so exciting. Really, thank you guys for taking the time to be here. Time is so precious, and I'm going to dive into that today. But for you to come to a Turning Point USA event, especially Young Women's Leadership Summit, you get to be poured into. So often in your environment, you're pouring out into
Let's
your
go back
classes,
to the
into your friend
other clip
groups,
with the call.
defending
Bobby, stop that.
everything that
I
you
talked
stand
to
for.
Jeffrey, and I'm going to his house tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna take my friend.
Dude.
He's gonna set something up for you.
Dude.
Well, like, what do you think? I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow morning when I go to his house about it.
That is fucking too close for comfort, bro. I'll say that. And she's on a shitty phone.
Did she have a known association with Epstein?
Dude, so they're digging into this bitch's past, and she's like, everything about her is a lie. Like, she was saying she wasn't in relationships before fucking Erica, before Charlie Kirk. They have her on fucking reality shows, dating dudes. Like, this chick is all over the map, bro. I don't honestly know. I don't know if this is the first conclusion brought to it, but who the fuck knows, man? That seems a little too close for comfort. Again, she's on a shitty like phone call, and then you hear on a magnified microphone clearer. It's fucking close, man.
Yeah, the voices sound very similar. Bobby says she was known to be associated with Epstein.
Wow.
Okay.
So Sadie, it's been a fun show. Glad we got to touch on all these topics.
Covered many things.
Yeah. It's been fun. Is there anything you want to let the audience know before we let you go, and give them all your social media handles if you want?
Yeah, you can find me at sacredsensualalchemy.com and on Instagram, Sacred Sensual Alchemy. I'm on Facebook under Saidi Bess. Yeah, so thank you so much. It's been quite the conversation.
Yes.
Just like, wow, all over the place.
Normally we reserve these conversations for just Chad and myself, but usually the guest, it's more of guest focused, but we just had a lot to get to, and you were a good team player. So
lucky me. No, I know. AI,
like, exactly.
Consciousness, where it comes from.
Demons,
a lot of stuff.
What the fuck? Sexuality.
You got a lot to think about. Sadie, you got a lot to think about for your next appearance, because you never know where we go. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Sadie. Take care.
All right, the one and only Saidi Bess right there, folks. That was fun. So Bobby did a little cool thing over last week or whatever. He posted to see what you guys wanted to discuss, and you guys had said you wanted to discuss a conspiracy theory, and I believe he has something he wanted to go over with that. So a lot of engagement there. I like that. And yeah, don't forget, folks, our socials are still going to remain the same. We don't know when we're going to Patreon, but it's going to be a lot cooler. There's going to be a lot more content from all of us. You're going to have a lot more interactions with us, and it's going to be a lot more audience-focused show. And then the rest of the audience will get the edited product, so we could bleep out curses. And if we're talking about touchy subjects, like I think if you say pedo, they might like take you out of the algorithm, so we could bleep shit like that. And
you got to say PDF, apparently.
Right. Right. And I don't talk like that, so that's why we'd have to do it.
Hilarious where we've come to. Like TV, you couldn't say shit. You could say anything on the internet, and now TV, you can say everything, and you can't say shit on the internet. What the fuck happened?
Right. Right. Chad, that if you're talking about a pedophile and exposing, like, why is that lowered in the algorithm? Like, why do you have to write with like P3DO so like in the algorithm doesn't pick? It's like crazy.
Right. Yeah. And the shit that they often will try to get you not to say it seems to be all like well, I guess my point is you can say anything on the fucking left. You can talk about murdering the freaking president or whatever the fuck you want to say. That's fine.
Right.
But if a right winger says pedo, then we got problems. You're fucking banned. Like what? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, what's Bobby got?
Bobby, before you get to your section real quick, I want to do this for us. Let me stop that. I'm going to play our intro to our show for your segment. There you go. Blah, blah, doo, bah, doo.
Voices in the air, they vibe, they glow, they got the kind of spark you want to know, dropping thoughts like stars, watch them flow. The gracious do, oh yeah, it's true, laughs and wisdom, all for you. The gracious do, they're breaking through, turn it up, it's what you do.
Yeah.
They talk the talk, it's sharp, it's real.
Little Bobby fucking is a queer.
Every word's a ride, they've got
That's the new lyric.
the grace is true, oh yeah, it's true. Laughs and wisdom, all for you. The grace is true.
All right there. The gracious two, y'all. I think we at one time let you folks get to the end of that song, but we got a trailer for you online with that bad boy.
Put that on Patreon. You're gonna have the whole song on Patreon.
That's right. You'll have an MP3 you could download too. And I believe at some point Chad Taylor is recording an intro for us, and I'm sure Mr. Gracey's going to grace his self on the drums for that bad boy. So that's another thing, y'all. What up, Bobby? You mic on?
I had a couple
You there?
things for today. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Keep going.
Oh,
Talk. It's a
yeah.
live
Well,
show.
I had a couple things for today. Well, the post. Most people were looking at the moon landing being a conspiracy. You know, of course, we've talked about that in the past.
Let me
I
help
did
you out
bring
with this,
up
Bobby.
the what?
With the I'm just playing with you. I like to
Oh,
get.
I
I
just
like
want to
to.
bring up the press conference that they did, and you could see in their eyes and just see how they're reacting. They don't look like men that went to the moon and came back, and they're it's wild. Just watch this. Watch this press conference. Just watch it. Well, I'll show a little bit of
This is
it.
the original one from 1969, right after they came back. Is that what you're talking about? With Neil Armstrong and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Chad, did you watch that live?
What?
The moon landing?
I was born in 71, fucker. Take it easy.
Come on now. What are you doing there, Bobby? I thought you had this prepared. You had the whole show. Our one and only Bobby, folks, just preparing live on the fly. I don't know. I don't know why he does that.
It's
but hey,
sharing, bro.
Now it is. I could click add now,
It's
but we've had
sharing.
about a minute of no sharing.
Scott.
Yeah. Oh, totally, dude. Totally, Scott. He went from young Jamie to Scott real quick. I got no sound, Bobby. We got to reshare? Shut it off with sound? We'll be right back with that one, folks.
Dude, the sound.
The little thingy. But yeah,
Sound
we
is
spoke about it
on,
earlier
bro.
before the show. All right, try it one more time. We spoke about it before the show, how many of those president medals Obama gave to people on the Epstein list. Uh-oh, we lost Bobby. He's back. Oh, it might be his computer connection. He's looking.
No.
You know,
What do you
Bobby,
mean
send
you
it to me in
lost
the
me?
chat. I can put. Well, now you're back through, but you were pixelated. Why don't you send it to me in the chat, and maybe I could play it, or we'll discuss what you're kind of talking about. So, what was the look in their eyes? Were they, and how did they answer the questions? Can you smell the fear on them? Were they not?
No,
Because
you
they're not
just look
actors,
at
right?
them.
They're fucking astronauts.
They're actors, bro. As far as I'm concerned, they're actors. They're all Freemasons, and it looks like they were lying under duress. If you watch the interview, I mean,
Well, there is a video
the interview
online.
wasn't playing?
No, it was playing, but no
Was
sound.
it not playing?
There is nothing's on the screen now, and nothing's being able to be shared at this point. But there is a video circulating online that I don't know if it's real or not. Now I got it. I could add it. Where Stanley Kubrick's talking about actually filming it, but I don't know if it's Stanley Kubrick or just some dude that, because I have no idea what Stanley Kubrick even looks like.
I have sound. I don't know why. Do you have sound?
Well, I guess no. The most important part is we don't.
But look at their faces,
Okay,
bro.
then it's coming
Do
out
they
of
look
your
like they went
speakers
to the
wrong.
moon?
You got to have your audio routed to I guess the thing. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we could go just by their faces. Or here, I'll do this, bro. Sorry there, folks. Let's see if this will. I'll just talk it out so we're not sitting here and here we go, a little Jizbani. Jizbani, that's a new
All
word,
right.
folks.
I have something
got
a
it.
lot
I got it.
crazier.
All the
Can you
items
guys-
that we had used in the previous descent to be
Anything
stowed
here,
out
Bob?
of the way and prior to depressurizing the lunar module.
I could hear it.
It took longer to depressurize the lunar module than we had anticipated, and it also took longer to get the cooling units in our backpacks operating than we
I
had
have
expected.
2 things playing on my screen.
Like, does that look like people that
Some in substance, it took us
that just went to the
possibly an
moon
hour longer to get ready
and they're
than-
happy
than-
and like
They look
there's
defeated.
these men that just
than we had predicted.
step foot? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's crazy.
When
They look like they're under
when we
duress.
actually descended the ladder,
But I guess so. I mean, my brain could go a couple different places there, right? It could go to they are astronauts, they're not actors. Like, what do they look like when fucking lights are under? You know, it's not easy with cameras and lights to act like how you normally would. But yeah, they seem somber and almost like I would be like, we went to the moon. Like, yeah, good. Ask me any
Yeah.
questions. I got fucking moon dust on my fucking pants. Brought a moon rock back for you.
All right, so now
They just discovered.
the whole
Real quick, Bobby. They just discovered a piece of metallic cone-shaped on Mars. Just want to throw that out into the ether for folks to look into. But God, Bobby, what was the next thing you were talking about?
Trump and time traveling. So this came out recently. Let me bring it up. There are a
Chad,
lot
have you
of
heard this one? Trump is a time traveler.
paintings, mysterious paintings of Trump airships appearing in 100-year-old sketchbooks sparks time traveler theories. While
you heard this
President
one?
Donald Trump may be a time
Good, Bob.
A wild theory claims President Donald Trump may be a time traveler with clues scattered throughout art and literature for more than a century. We have the books, the Baron Trump's Underground Journey. We have The Last President by Ingersoll Lockwood that was written in the 1880s. Looks just like Baron Trump on the cover.
Now, so check this out. I am not saying that this is
he
not.
had sketches.
I'm not saying that this is not like a real conspiracy, but it seems like one of the more far-fetched ones. You know what I'm saying? Like the moon landing being fake, like I can get on board with. Even this I could kind of get on board with because I'm starting to fucking believe in time travel. But this seems like it might be one harder for the audience to get on board with and for us to explain. Like this would be where they're like, oh yeah, the Gracious 2 could be a conspiracy show with their tinfoil hats. You know what I'm saying? Like
if they look into the
9/11
Ingersoll
inside job.
Lockwood books, oh yeah, that's without a doubt. But these are the drawings. These are from the 1900s. Trump, everything Trump on it. Trump, arrow Trump, always talking about flying cars. You know, he's always talking about energy. Look at these
but
these
it's
pictures
nothing like
Look
provable.
at Barron. Look how tall he is. Look, the red, white, and blue. Trump. It's just wild. There's a lot of things with him possibly being. His uncle was involved with Tesla's work. He actually got Tesla's paperwork.
I'm gonna
after
switch
he
the
died.
subject to a cool conspiracy theory and wake up the audience because I almost went to sleep right there, Bobby. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to play this for us. Now, here's one we can get into that. I don't know. This is nuts. Jack Johnson is Mr. Epstein. You see all this? Now, this is one that's fun, Bobby, because it's new, it's fun, it's like, you know, but like getting into Trump time travel and that pictures and stuff, I don't know. I was getting lost.
You think it's too far fetched?
Not well. Just do you add the time?
I mean,
travel?
it may be.
Like,
it may be.
Like this, we just show something. You can form an opinion. That right there, I got to do leaps and bounds to get there. You know what I'm saying? This right here, it's like, oh, Jack
right.
Johnson. Here's this other side. And here's another one. Chad, have you seen this? Thomas Jefferson side by side with Epstein. They cut his face in half. Bobby, see if you could pull that up while we have the Jack Johnson one on.
Abraham Lincoln.
No, Thomas Jefferson and Jeffrey Epstein, dude. Listen to Thomas Jefferson, Jeffrey Epstein. So yeah, and then this one is saying Jack Johnson famously performs live cover of Island Style. And I guess, you know, doing it Island Style, that would be, you know, what you called Epstein's thing.
There is some similarities. It's fucking hilarious though.
It's crazy.
I chalk that up with Garth Brooks being a serial killer. It's kind of the same vein here.
True. Chad, did you get unplugged? I'm seeing the microphone. Let me go back
Yeah,
to...
the sound.
Oh. I can hear myself. I don't know.
Let me try this. Is that... Because it said it was coming through your computer. I think Bobby messed it all up.
Is that better?
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, blame me, right?
Gotta blame you, Bobby. But yeah, that's a fun one. So did you see the Thomas Jefferson, Jack Johnson one? Were you still looking? I cannot. I want somebody to work side by side with Bobby. So anybody out there, if you think
it's up there, it's up there.
Coming up, if you think you could follow these words as good as Bobby, we're gonna let you sit side by side with him. Look at this dude. The dollar bill one is the cool one, and then it goes through like points of contact. Like these are fun ones because again, we're not saying hey.
Look at this fucking horse shit though, right here. I mean, look at this. When you
Which one?
Googled Thomas Jefferson and Jeffrey Epstein, and look what the fourth picture is.
Yeah, Trump and fucking Epstein, bro. You can't make it up.
Why?
Right.
Why? There's so many other fucking famous people that have pictures with him. Why is that the fourth picture to come up? Why?
Oh, and look, Chad, he's the only other thing in there besides Jefferson and Trump and Epstein.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
What a smear campaign, bro. And it just going on in front of everybody's faces.
That has to be fucking done on purpose. There's no other fucking way that just happens. That Bill Clinton's fucking picture doesn't come up with him.
Definitely.
It's so many other famous people. It's fucking just Trump. Why is that? Let's see.
Fucking nuts, man.
Yeah. It's the algorithm.
All right, Bobby. This is crazy. Are you guys? Am I sharing? I gotta stop. This is. Have you heard this guy? I don't even know if I can play this right now because we're definitely gonna get. This episode is in the can probably for everything we discussed already. But a white dude, Chad, are you ready for this? Put out a song entitled "White N-Word," but he doesn't say N-word. He says the actual word. And it's aggressive as fuck, dude. It's aggressive, but it's catchy. So here we go. Don't sing it.
Met a couple white niggas just like me. I'm up early in the morning cause this bread don't bake itself. Turn my music up and listen if you tryna make some wealth. Keep a pistol on my hip so no, my waist don't need no belt. 20,000 that I made last night just laying on the shelf. Couple hundred on my neck, another 50 on my finger. Been a nigga my whole life, but now you trip that I say nigga. How you figure? It's okay to say when I'm bumping some jigger. Turn the music off and now it's racist. What the fuck's the difference, nigga? Nigga, look. Notice no R's, no why? Cause I put both of them bitches on my cars. Bitch, I'm busy making money, got no time for hate, nigga. Red, white, and blue, only colors that I claim, nigga. They tell me, bro, you can't say nigga.
What up, Chad?
I said that's plenty. We got the fucking point.
It's
It's
crazy, dude.
fucking idiot.
It looks like it's put out for division.
Look at the fucking all this stupid ass jewelry and shit. Fucking cannot stand that shit.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
It looks like it's put out by the CIA just to divide people. Like that's what the music industry does.
Yeah.
Is it even real? Like, is that AI? Because I've never heard of this dude before, and then all of a sudden he comes through with fucking platinum teeth and $100 grand around his neck. Like, wouldn't you have heard of him before this if he was that successful?
Who knows?
To have all that? I don't know. I mean,
dude's a
that's
setup.
enough
He's a plan.
to cause fucking race riots right there. That is a word that was supposedly stolen and not allowed to be used. So that's enough right there to fucking cause some shit.
Exactly.
Nuts, man.
Music is one of the ways they infiltrate culture creation. It's started since the 60s with Tavistock, with the Beatles. The Grateful Dead. It all started back then.
Two fun things to end the show with, gentlemen. First is I feel bad for this person. Look at how beautiful this young lady was and what she became, dude, with injecting herself. Yeah, oh my is right. Look at so this is what she looked like, and I'm gonna go through the pictures real quick. So this is what she became. Watch what she was. Why would you touch that, dude?
Oh my
Why
God.
would you
Wow.
touch that? My
That's
Lanta.
That's crazy.
It's insanity.
And last, but I'm sorry,
Mental
not last, but
illness.
certainly not. Chad, this is a class that we're sending any girl we hook up with, and
Okay.
wait till you see what's going on in here, bro.
It's a class.
Yep. I'm not gonna play a sound because they have music in it, but you would love this class, bro. And she's got a thing in her yoga pants, bro, vibrating on her stuff, but she's
Nice.
teaching girls hip moves and stuff.
Wait a minute. Does she has a vibrator in there?
Yeah. You don't see it? The fucking glowing
I mean, I
thing?
see something. I didn't.
Is it
What the fuck is going on?
Is it strengthening the muscles? Is that what
Yep.
it's about?
It's doing well.
Nice.
It's that and a little bit of pleasure. And I honestly think it's just for people, guys, to watch and be like, "Oh,
Does everybody in that class have the same thing up in there?
no." And I watched other videos with her, and some of them she doesn't have it in. But that's a dope class,
Oh, so
dude. If
she's
I
in
could-
a class.
teaching
That's
it.
not her class. Oh, she's
No,
teaching
she is.
it.
Yeah.
But sometimes she has a vibrator on her pussy in the
Yep.
class.
Damn.
And then other times, it's either, if she doesn't have the vibrator in, she's got the yoga pants hiked up the fupa, so you could see the crease and all, bro. She's smart. It's like I think it's a sexual thing without being sexual. So like putting out content and probably not getting flagged for it, but meanwhile, it's more sexual than a lot of other, like a bra and underwear. You know what I'm saying? Like that's definitely.
We got some of the women on here saying ew, but you know, whatever, it's cool.
Hey, we are men, ladies, and if you're saying ew, go try it. I guarantee your men will like it. We're gonna end the show with this, folks. Balls.
Oh shit. Ow.
Right through.
There you go.
This oh, that's a snap leg, bro.
Oh,
that's a broken head. Oh, it farted.
Oh, that bitch hot. Hold on.
What the?
Oh my God.
Oh, wait, what is that? An exploding egg? How?
Yeah, an exploding muffin. It's a
How do you
muffin.
do that?
It's like a.
That was an egg.
They have those.
Hard-boiled egg.
Was it? I thought it was a muffin.
Oh
my
God.
God.
You got it, bro. Oh!
That was all right. Oh.
Yeah, listen.
Oh.
Good catch, buddy. Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Yo, the dude's reaction as the guy's falling is funny. Just kind of funny.
Let me help you.
It's crazy. It
There
was
goes
all the
the
milk.
Back at you. Oh, that's funny. Gotta love it. All right, Bobby, you want to say goodbye to the
Touchdown.
audience?
Goodbye, everybody. Like, subscribe, follow. And I'm going to keep talking to you guys. I'm going to be getting more into the show. You know, going
Love
to
it.
start pulling my weight around a lot more.
Bobby's
So,
gonna
I want you all to know.
Bobby's going to start sending out nude pictures of his feet and dirty underwear. So, folks looking for that, you could reach
Used
out to
underwear,
him.
not dirty, used.
Used, slightly used. My bad. Thank you.
Yeah, they're
about
never
that.
dirty.
That's right.
Thanks, everybody.
The one and only Bobby, folks. The man, the myth, the legend. Fun show today, Chad. We went all over the place, but I feel like we said a lot of things that needed to be said.
And she was
it
a
was
great guest. And she was, there for it, which is great. She went on the journey with us.
Yeah, she played along fun. She was definitely mind blown. She's like, I didn't know it was going to be this show today. Because, like I said, normally our guest spots, we usually keep it more focused there. But
We taught her some things too.
Definitely. Agreed. And it is our show. We shall do what we want, ladies and germs. Courtney, what up? We loved your dance. Like I said, Chad and I knocked each other out, so that's why we couldn't get there. It's been another gracious Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys coming on this journey, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.